Hello there everybody, it's HeroicLegend here, and I'm playing for you guys some Stardew Valley. I'm returning to it, because the Heroic's random. And, as you can see, I have my lovely wife, Emily, with me. That's right, I married Emily. And we're a loving couple. She stays at the house, I think, but she also has her little corner, which I really do like. She's very artistic. She has her little corner outside, too. Let's see. I think the eggplants are almost done. Waiting for my trees to get done. I think I'll go fishing today, maybe? I do have some star things here. But I don't remember why. Maybe I should go check the town thing. No, I remember what that's for. Wait, did it happen? Did I win? I'm gonna have to go check. I forgot entirely. I remember I scrambled to get these things, and I'm like, wait, but how long is it? It might be today. Yep, today's festival. I freaking knew it. Oh, it's the festival. I'm gonna have to do some fishing while I can. But, yeah, basically... Oh, the eggplants are done. Hooray! Finished eggplants and corn? And finished corn. I love corn. I don't know if I can trust someone who doesn't like corn on the cob. It's just plain fact there, guys. Ooh, I have some stars here. I think I'll save the stars and sell the non-starred and silver star. Bep, 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 bep. I think I'm going to keep this because I think Em just gave me something that I can really use right now. Which I'm very pleased with because that's my waifu. She basically said, I got you. And I'm like, oh, thanks, babe. But getting onto more serious-ish things. So, I am in a actually, I'm in a pretty good mood right now. Despite what was said in the update video, I was able to get back a decent amount of games. My computer's running my laptop's running much faster now. There don't seem to be as many problems or as many slowdowns as normal. And, well, personally for me, best of all, is I feel like everything's running... There we go. I feel like everything's running much better now, which makes me a million times happier. I am a little sad that I lost a lot. I'm going to lose out on a lot of time downloading a lot of games. I'm going to need to figure out what I can download and what I can show you guys as random stuff. But there's not really much that I can super play that's random that has a lot of, I guess, staying power. Besides Stardew, of course. Speaking of... What do you have? I think I remember I wanted the rare crow. I wanted the star drop. So first, I need to go set up my own little stall here, which is going to have the three things I do best: fish, mine. I think that topaz is going to weaken me, and farm with my star drop, with my star fruit. And all this good stuff. Yeah, look at that stuff. It doesn't look as neat as everyone else's, you know, because I'm a freaking PC. But now I'm trying to think, what did I do that got me a lot? Yeah, let's go. I think this was it. I forget how much you get. But yeah. I don't like to brag, but I'm pretty good at this minigame, guys. Like, I'm really good. He says, joking, he says to throw you off his track when he accidentally messes up. Haha! No, but I actually really do like the fishing minigame, and the fishing in general in Stardew Valley. I'd argue that I've become quite the fisherman in most games that allow it. Which is actually really funny considering I fished in real life and I actually caught a baby shark once. I don't think I ever told that story on camera, but I guess now it's as good a time as ever. Yeah, so when I was younger and I went down to Florida to go visit family with of course, my visiting family with family. It was family visit. Family. My uncle, may he rest in peace, took my brother, my father, and my grandfather all out on a boat to go fishing. Of course, I think we threw back fish that we couldn't use, and the whole ordeal was just really fun. But I caught actually a couple of fish, and I caught a baby shark. Of course, I was scared shitless too, because I'm like, oh, I caught a baby shark. The mom's gonna be mad. It was very silly of how I reacted. I of course also made a lot of jokes when we went to the aquarium the next day. I'm like, don't put me near the shark exhibit. They'll jump up and get me. They can smell the baby. You know, just a lot of joking and chuckling. You know, it was a real good time down in Florida too. I had a lot of fun. Well, except, you know, I thought I saw a spider in the boat. I don't like spiders. Score 117. Fish caught 6. Perfection bonus. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna get those. I'm gonna friggin' earn my stuff. That is, unless I feel my gambler's luck is strong. I'm gonna bet 48. Yeah, 48. If I win once, it's good forever. And I did it! Yes, give me those points. You know what? I'll do it again. You know what I'm gonna wager? Orange. We're gonna bet 46 on this one. I'm really nervous. Oh, this is what happens. I win once, I get cocky, and then life has to smack me down. He said prematurely. But no, just a little more. Oh. Yeah, no. That's why I don't do gambling. But I should show off the rest of this. Oh, I can buy star tokens. But I'm not going to. Yeah, let's play the slingshot game. Oh, Lord. Okay. Ah, I missed. I missed. I suck. I am not good at this game. Oh, what the? No, wait, purple? Wait for it. Yeah. I can do that, kinda. Ah, I missed! Son of a mother. Wait for it. I missed. I got 2 that time. Yep. I suck. 6 out of 12 shots, this is bad. But I got no accuracy bonus. And no reward, try again. Oh, I'm not good with the slingshot, as many people can probably tell. I wonder, there's Emily. Trust me, I'm glad you're not a clown. Back to what I know best. Fishing. Need to get 2,002 and 800, I think. So... let's get... oh, I missed! I'm messing up. It's fine. It's cool. Don't let it get to you. I was about to say bite, damn you. But all fun aside, there have been a couple of good things going on in life right now, which have made me really happy. And I am a little nervous with the YouTubing stuff, you know, especially with all the mistakes I've been making, but I feel like I should be letting myself... I shouldn't be beating up myself too harshly for it. I hear a lot of people say, you know, oh, it gets easier as it goes on, you get into a habit, you get into patterns. And until I can find a real stable pattern, I should be fine with making mistakes sometimes. I shouldn't be too harsh with myself, but I guess it's because I really want you guys to enjoy it. I treat this more as, like, me being able to do what I've always wanted to do, and that's make others happy. You know, because this is the best way to make others happy. Show them you gaming and having fun and laughing, and hopefully try and get them to laugh. Maybe throw out some bad jokes every now and then. Some real terrible puns. You know, because I'm fishing for compliments, and I'll stab myself for that one later. I'm not actually going to stab myself. But yeah. It's been a strange year so far. But hopefully things start turning up a little bit better. Actually, they are going to get better. I'm sure of it. Just for now, I have to deal with this little, I guess, slump. Maybe would be best to describe this. I think slump's an okay way to describe this. Don't worry though, if this takes way longer than it should, I'll cut the video in half. Because no one has to see a man fishing for Lord knows how long. Although I could just try gambling it all. Betting it all on green. Once I get 1,000. Yeah, I could bet it all. No, don't do it. Don't give in to your temptations, Heroic. You stay right there, buddy. Yeah, there we go. Oh man, though, last night was actually the first good night's sleep I've gotten, though. I've been so busy reading the Pokemon manga, playing Pokemon, as well as Monster Hunter Generations. So, that's been fun. Especially Monster Hunter. Like, I'm so... Ever since I heard that Monster Hunter World is gonna come out, I was like, yes, all the hype for it. I'm so happy. And best of all, it's coming out on PlayStation, PC, and I don't know what else is coming out on, but damn, Sony was really lucky to grab Monster Hunter when they did. Like, they managed to get it back. I was surprised. I don't know what's going to be up with Nintendo. I do hope it comes out on the Switch, though. That's just my personal wants. Okay, relax. See? Gotta hit right away, because I relaxed. I don't know how I fucked up that sentence. I don't know how many people... I'm just so tongue-tied. My brain's not working too good right now. Yeah, but you got a good night's sleep. Yeah, it doesn't mean, you know... Doesn't mean diddly if, my brain stopped working. Alright. And last thing I caught was seaweed. Hey, I got a little bit more star tokens that time. Granted, it's not gonna be... It's gonna still take me a decent amount of time to grab everything. Well, a large part of me just wants to say flunk it too. No, I really want those. I remember I think I spent a longer time because I gambled like half. But now I know. If I'm gonna gamble, you only gamble after you've obtained what you really wanted. Not too keen, not super like needing to get the Scarecrow, the Rare Crows this time around. Remember last time I was like, oh, I need the Rare Crows because they're so rare. But really, it's just a fancy decoration, and my farm's not that big. Well, anymore, that it needs that many Scarecrows. Despite what you might have seen before, where I think I laid down like several. I think I'm gonna try to make this my perfect fishing run, where I don't mess up on, you know, throwing out the bait. I forgot what that little thing's called. Of course, it can't be perfect without a couple of bits of seaweed getting in your way. Well, you're the jumpy fish. Yeah, you're not gonna get the best of me. There we go. Here's a shad. I'm actually just still happy I have so much fun with Stardew, though. There have been a couple of games that, like, I don't end up playing as much anymore for whatever given reason, but I'm glad Stardew's not among that list. I actually have been considering playing some other games for you guys, but I'm not too certain how well that would go. Mostly because I don't know if those games will be able to pick up properly. And I'd rather not, like, have something just go... I try recording something and then only realize way later, oh no! It stopped working, or even worse, the recording's super messed up. A little bit... nice score. Oh, the temptation's high to gamble. But I refuse. Speaking of refusing, Undertale. Anyone who gets that reference gets like 12 points. But I actually did see something on Tumblr recently where the Undertale community wanted to do something known as... I don't exactly recall the name, but it was basically appreciation for Undertale. And I think it'd be featured on someone's channel or something, like a whole month of appreciation towards the game. And a part of me wanted to do something for it. Sadly, these people, I felt like... I don't know, it's hard to describe. I do love Undertale. Undertale is a fantastic game, and it's one of the few games I can claim I've beaten twice. You know, I've played through that game twice. That should go to show how much I love the game. Granted, Dark Souls I've beaten far more than once. And that's only... But granted, that's because of different characters. I actually never have done New Game Plus, except for in Dark Souls 2. But, just like, Undertale was such a fun experience for me, as a gamer and as a person, because, like, once I knew the all-true secret, I never really needed to beat it on the neutral ending. And some might argue that took away from my experience as a whole, but to be honest, I didn't want to do... Once I discovered that the game let me pick between merciful and not, I really didn't want to do, you know, anything else but a full mercy run because I thought that'd be funny. And because of that, I got... Well, actually, I'm just going to tell you guys straight up. My brother and I both agreed that Undertale's such a fantastic game because playing through it twice, you get to hear all the music. And you can only do that by playing the game twice, once Genocide, once Pacifist. And all the songs are amazing, and they all have such meaning behind them. I really do love it whenever I look up on YouTube certain Undertale soundtracks, mostly because I'm curious to see how people have remixed it and changed it. And although it can never truly beat the original music, I'm not a purist though, so if it does, what I do here, I'm not like, it could be better, but you know, it at least does resemble the original. No, I'm saying all the remixes are awesome and amazing. But what's really, like, what really catches me off guard is when people do the lyrics, and when the lyrics are just on point every time. It's amazing to me, like, how some of these people create such great lyrics for the songs, and still convey the message that the song does. I guess I should warn of Undertale spoilers. To be fair, it's been like a year, 2 years or so already, so I'm unsure if I should even truly put up a spoiler warning. But, like, when you listen to each song I feel conveys its own personal message, and you can almost imagine what the characters would be saying or would be singing during that if they were singing. Heartbreak is a good example of, like, one that conveys such emotion in each note and throughout the whole thing, because well, first of all, the song title, which you'd only know if you bought the soundtrack, tells you exactly what Toriel's feeling, but also just if you hear it, if you watch the facial expression, if you watch the battle in its entirety, you feel everything. You could imagine how Frisk is feeling, you could imagine how Toriel's feeling. None of them really want this. Unless you're going Genocide, in which case Frisk wants that. But none of them really truly want to fight. Toriel was the one who saved you. Granted, Flowey and Toriel were the first two monsters, aka they colored your expectations between off to one side and off to the other. And I would imagine a lot of new players who haven't heard anything about the game would go, what? Why do we have to fight? You protected me. Why fight? You know, but... And they might also feel betrayed by that, which is another interesting concept, you know. How do we know that people stopped going pacifist, or they would have vowed to do pacifist until they fought Toriel, and then they vowed not to because they were betrayed by her, technically. They didn't want to have to fight her. But at the same time, they also couldn't just stay down in the ruins. It's not a big place. It's no place for a child to grow. Not to mention, if Toriel were to take her eyes off you for 1 second, Who's to say that none of the other monsters would come get you, trying to claim your soul for Asgore? Who's to say that Fly wouldn't try and just kill Toriel and you at some point? You never know what could have happened. There are a bunch of what-if stories, too. And although I don't agree with every single what-if story with every single AU, it is interesting to see the community come up with such things. Although it's really heavily based off of shipping, and a lot of the AU stuff is shipping. Yes, I'm calling you out, Tumblr. But that's a battle and a topic for another day. Right now, I'm just gonna keep on enjoying my fishing, trying to get stuff so I can increase my health and stamina. Oh, I'm starting to get focused. I'm starting to be unfocused. Oh, and kick me out before I could do it. At least I have a nice, solid number there, 125. Starting to think you're skipping me there, mister. For 30 more points, I would have gotten 12 extra, but for what I got then, I didn't. You, sir, might just be a con man. Although, quite frankly, I don't know how you're getting so many fish in one spot. I imagine I throw them back every time, but still. Dang, if I'm throwing them back each time, those fish must have plenty of holes in their mouth. Eek. Sorry about that. Came out of nowhere. As hiccups often tend to do. I'm sorry, I really feel the need to talk about this. I don't know what part of my brain told me this, but why do I hate hiccups and sneezing so much? It's not just my own either. Oh, you know what? Personal story time here again. So, and if you're watching this, man, I love you. You're like a brother to me. Legit, you know that should anything ever happen to go down, I got your back, and like I know how you got mine. But Richard, man, you sneeze too much, bro. And I know at times you would do the fake sneezes on purpose, but legit, what happened, dude? Why did you sneeze so much? I will never understand it. And because he sneezed so much, I think that's what really made me start to, like, hate sneezing. Unless, of course, like, it's an animal or it's a child, you know, because then it's, you know, kind of cute, but, like, ugh. Sneezing and the hiccups, I just hate the noise. It's just so irritating and grating. Like, I'm like, ugh, can you just, like, not... I guess maybe it's because, you know, I try to stop my hiccups right away. Or maybe it's because I try to stifle my sneezes, but just... It hurts the soul, man. Wow, that's a nice hefty score. Alright, fine. Because I can feel you people fucking judging me. I'll bet my 94. I'm gonna bet on green. And I will bet 94. Because I haven't learned my lesson yet. Whoa, too much. There we go. Come on, Daddy needs his extra tokens. Oh, don't you there? There we go. Well, I mean, I bet on green again. 84. That could help. Means I only need to go fishing one more time, right, guys? Right? I'm not loony. Come on, get me green. I want to see green. Oh. I'm not gonna lie. I clenched a little bit there. My soul clenched. I couldn't get closer. I couldn't move. It's fine. I can go fishing from here. I'm awesome like that. Speaking of awesome things, I know this is really me trying to practice a coherent commentary and talking about stuff. Well, talking about relatively relevant stuff, although, depending on when you guys watch this, it may or may not be relevant at all, so, yeah. But, speaking of awesome, I know that what everyone else knows by this point, DBZ Abridged updated again with episode 59, which I still need to watch. But also, Shokugeki no Soma, or Food Wars, is getting a 3rd season, which I'm super hyped about. I'm also keeping up on manga and such using some apps, and I'm really hopeful that they continue on with story stuff for a lot of manga that I'm reading right now. And, of course, thanks to reading all that manga, I'm actually coming up with a lot more ideas that I actually might share with you guys on the channel here. I guess I should ask around, but would anyone really be interested in hearing, like, my story ideas? Obviously, I'd be having gameplay in the background, and they'd mostly be talking, but instead of, like, heroic talks, maybe, like, heroic story idea time, or something? It's mostly just random story things I create out of the blue. And it does take inspiration from other things, admittedly. You know, but I'm curious what you guys would think. Just mostly because, like, it's just, I don't know, I feel like people would enjoy my story ideas. Like, a lot of people have been complimenting me on my writing, which is not the same as, obviously, me talking, but it is something that I'm like, well, maybe people will really enjoy that fedora though. Or maybe people will really enjoy hearing about my story ideas, which is basically cutting out the middleman of writing it, posting it, and then showing you guys. I'm just talking about it. Oh yeah, I was thinking of burgers, and that's why my stuff increased. Alright. Oh, please send the red arrow. Oh! Ah! Okay, come on. Ah, I get it. There's a delay, so... Damn it! Alright, I'm not getting sucked into this. So, now we talk to people. I'm gonna leave that up for a second for you guys to read. I have a lot of good stuff, though, like, honestly. I also do kind of like the tourist designs. I actually wonder if once you hit a certain time, like, if some of the tourists who are here will actually end up just coming to Stardew Valley and staying there and actually getting a name and face. That's for the updates. Maybe someone's already made a mod for them. Oh yeah, cool kids. Well, actually, can't really call them cool. See, this makes me believe that at some point maybe the blacksmith could have actually helped you with weaponry. Because there's a shield, a mace, a dagger, a sword, and of course the different ingots. So he doesn't have iridium, which makes me wonder if he did, would he have one? I've almost talked to everyone, I think. I'm sorry, I always do this just to make sure, because, you know, I like talking to the characters. Yeah, I think it's about time we just move on, actually. I'm sorry, but remember, this is random. And we're taking way too much time. I already set up the display, Mayor. Alright, let's see how well I place. Because now we... Oh. Nope. No fade to black. No cutscene stuff. Just gonna walk over there. Wait, can I still walk? Oh, I can still walk. I thought it wasn't like a cutscene. Ooh, it took a long time looking at mine. That's right, because I got the fish. Those good fish. I think the star fruit was really going to push me ahead this time. I think I lost on a couple of my other days when this time came around, too. Okay. Can't talk to Simon, though. I'm just kidding. I'll talk to everyone. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter how many times I see the fortune teller set up in the graveyard. But, like, it's kind of weird. I actually also think that she's... I don't know what they've done with the graves, but whatever. Yeah, sure, read my fortune. And finally, wizard. Alright, I think that's everything I've had to do with the fair. It took way longer than a normal Stardew video because, you know, event in-game. Let's go talk. Let's go see who won. Second place? God dang it. Let me guess. Perry won? Yeah, frickin' Perry. I bet you if I didn't have the fish, I would have won. Dang it. Ah, whatever. I'm gonna bet it all on green and try to get that rare crow. It'll be my last act. Either I get the rare crow, or I don't. Oh man, I just can't go backwards and do all. Oh well. Probably could just type it in faster, but ruins the immersion, don't it? At this point, just be taking out and throwing all the coins at, all the star tokens at him, just shut up and take my tokens. Okay, it's taking a little longer than I would have expected. At least we've crossed the 400 mark. Any day now. Almost there. There we go. Come on, green. Uh-oh, this went a little longer than it normally does. Oh my goodness, it's always green. It's always green. I wonder why it's always green. Because you're always in the green, Mr. Gambling Man? Bad jokes aside. There's my rare crow, and there's some flowers for the house. Phil would give Em a nice... It would add a nice feng shui to the house. Alright. I left all my stuff! Fuck! Or did it come back to... Nope, I left everything. I'm dumb. Oh, I'm so dumb. Well... Aw, she went to sleep. Is she asleep? Eh. I'm gonna go put this in her room. There we go. This is nice for my wife. Wait. No. No. There we go. I just wanted her to be facing me when we fall asleep, that's all. Just both of us facing each other, like a real couple. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this episode of Stardew Valley. I do hope you liked it. If you liked the video, consider subscribing for similar content. It's a long video, I'm so sorry. I do hope you enjoyed the commentary. And until the next video, I just want to say a big thank you all for watching, and laters.